I'm not sure where the conversation is right now and where you guys have talked about previously. But I will say this. I've been in this, beyond this space since 2007. I've been doing and talking to people, men and women, getting their relationships right, helping men become better men. So what I've seen recently in the past couple year and this month is disgusting. It's a shame, and this is not what I personally signed up to do or to be a part of. Now, what I will say, I'm glad for the maturity that you do need to iron out your disagreements, but ironing them out in front of everybody is something that I've been advocating for over 2 years. If you have an issue with a brother, what you do is go behind the scenes and you talk to them. Have I not said that?
Facts, you have. I can co-sign that.
And so what we're seeing is how we really operate. If you operate, I work in corporate America, and I worked in some other things I can't go into. What you do is you have a closed door meeting at the board table and you iron those things out. What we're seeing now is the pettiness and the immaturity of our black men who say the issues with the woman. But from what I've been seeing is the issue is with the men.
Boom,
How can you say the women are the issue if you can't handle the issues that you have with the women in front of you? I mean, with the men in front of you. So you're trying to say that you're an anomaly? No. The problem now is, if you've noticed, I'll say just on my channel, I don't have time for it. Anyone who don't like me, I don't care. I'm going to continue to teach to see men first become better men, and the women who listen become better women. I have a bigger goal in mind than debating about who agrees and who don't agree with what I have to say. Am I always right? No. Is everyone else on here always right? No. But what we can do is learn to disagree, learn to disagree agreeably. And that's what we have not seen. This is a level of maturity. The stuff we're seeing right now is bottom of the barrel.
Right. And I'll say this, LDA, and I'll say this just to piggyback.
Say this, Nelly, and rest in peace. This is supposed to happen. So this is the thing that people miss. If you study anything of history, you realize this is just a recycle of something that happened in history. And when you study history, multipliers, you study stocks, right? You know there are different trends that happen so many years. Is that right, sir?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. So when you study trends, you realize that what's going now inside the Manosphere collectively and in a whole is supposed to happen because it's a trend. And once this trend is gone, it's going to go first, like a stock, it's going to go completely down. And then what's going to do is clean up and push everything back up. So what we have to do is know how to ride this trend without getting our ego involved in it. That's the biggest thing for men. It's not getting your ego involved in it and realize this is just a trend. It's going to happen. It's what happens is cleaning the bottom of the pot that has been dirty for so long. So this has to happen. So I know I'm talking. I don't want to talk long because I'm actually at work. But I want to make sure there's clarity here because I've been here a long time, longer than I have another channel that's older than the channel I have now. The older channel I have now is 2009. The one before that is 2006. So I've been doing this a long time. So I've seen the trend. This is supposed to happen. There's supposed to be an infight. You know why? Because what happens is you need, I don't want to say it that way. You need this to happen to clean the bottom of the pot, and then for the cream to rise to the top. So I want you to realize what's going to happen after all this takes place. The cream is going to rise to the top. Those who's able to go through the fires of their brethren, challenging what they believe and what they say. If you cannot go through a challenge of your brother, questioning what you say and what you think, you're not ready to be in this space, nor you're ready to live this life that I call the game.
Right.
And that's what I'm going to say. Guys are beefing over chicks, mortal power. you can contest that. We live in the ATL. I lived in the ATL. You there? If dudes are beefing on chicks, it's a sure sign that they don't have them.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna drop it off of there. You guys have a good one. Blessings to you. Have a good night.
LDA.